What's good, y'all? What is good? This is my second YouTube video, and basically it's a Q&A. By the title, this isn't just a normal Q&A. It is Q&A anime edition. Shit, okay, whew, the weeb in me. Anyway, yeah, this is a Q&A Weeb Edition. Basically, I have all my questions in my soft ass notebook. No, I'm not sponsored. This video is not sponsored, so, but I would like to be sponsored. Anyway, let's just get around to the video. Like, come on now. Like, I looked on the internet to see like what interesting questions there were. So they're not like the average, like, what's your favorite anime? Oh shit. The first question is, what's your favorite anime? That's funny. Okay. What's your favorite anime? My favorite anime is One Punch Man. Like, I love the artistic style. The graphics are done so well. Like, this is one anime I can just rewatch over and over again. Also, Death Note's a good one. It's a really good one. I can't rewatch it. Like, it was so stressful. I barely finished it because like, But yeah, so One Punch Man's my favorite. What got you interested in anime? What got me interested in anime? Netflix. That's my journey onto anime and our relationship together. We've been together for like about a good 10 years. What's the first anime you've ever watched? Okay, so the first anime I've ever watched is Rosario plus Vampire, which is very, at that age, which is very like sexual. The only reason I remember this is my first anime is because I remember I was watching an episode and my mom came at the wrong moment and she was like, what the fuck are you watching? And I was like, anime? She's like, nah, turn that shit off. I was like, I did turn it off at the time, but I finished watching it and like, yo, it's a good anime. I really liked it. Okay, question 4. Who's your favorite anime character? I already know this. Takeo from My First Love. I just love him as a character. Takeo-kun. Rinko, I'm about to steal your man, so you better watch out. What anime character do you resemble most? So have you seen Natsume Yuinichijo? Yo, I know I'm butchering the name. I call myself a weeb, but like, am I really? I am really a weeb. I resemble him and the way he's like kind of alone. Like, he has friends, but he tends to be alone, and he's just very like a chill character. And I love the series. The series is so good. I can rewatch that as well. Okay, what is one underrated anime? I've been thinking about this a lot. That's why I wrote this down. It's Overlord. I swear everyone talks about Boku Hero Academia. It's such a good anime. It really is. However, Overlord just came out with a 3rd season, and like, I swear no one's talking about that. And I'm just kind of like pressed because Overlord is such a good anime, and I'm just like, why don't we talk about Overlord? Shut up. Like, Overlord's good. You can't say anything because you haven't watched it. You get offended when people call you a weeb. Like, anime is part of who I am. Like, and I'm proud to watch anime. I'm proud to like be with the dweebs and like all that. Like, I'm proud to be a weeb. And if someone calls me that, I really don't care. Cause like, yeah, I'm fucking proud. What of it? What can you find in anime that you can't in cartoons? What can you find in anime that you can't in cartoons? Like, for example, SpongeBob. SpongeBob, there's not like a real storyline, if that makes sense. You don't really get that connection, that emotional connection to a character. As with anime, you are kind of put into their world and you kind of feel a connection with that person, that character, whatever, and you kind of like share the same experiences. Like, you can kind of relate. As to with cartoons, you can't really relate because it's like, I'm just kind of comparing SpongeBob as a prime example because I love SpongeBob and I watch all the time. So like, I don't know, does that answer the question? Even though it's very vague, like, I don't know, I just love anime. I don't know. Question number 9. What anime do you want to live in? Okay, I already wrote my answer. Tokyo Ghoul. I feel like it'd be lit to be a ghoul, or just like someone dating a ghoul, or just in Tokyo Ghoul I kind of understand. Like, for example, if there was a relationship between a ghoul and a human, I'd kind of connect with that, because if I were to be in a relationship with like a person outside my race, I have been in relationships with people outside my race, so I can kind of see that reality in that anime, if that makes sense. 10. What do you think of yaoi and yuri? I fucking love that shit, bro. My addiction. For example, Citrus. I watched it and I loved it. Abriana and I'm, like, my heart. To be honest, yaoi was one of the first animes that I've actually watched and been interested in, besides Restore Your Pussy Vampire. So that's also a reason why I like really stand for it. That was a really bad answer as well, but I hope you kind of get where I'm coming from. As a person of color, do you like the way POC, people of color, are represented in anime? I don't like the way people of color are represented in anime, or certain animes, because the way we look, maybe I'll show some pictures of very iffy people of color that I'm not really down with, and then I'm gonna show you some people of color of an anime that I'm really down with. Like, the features, they're very exaggerated, and like I just don't like the way we could be represented better. And like the way Americans are represented, yikes, okay, represented, I feel like Americans, they're seen as like very dumb, like, oh, I can't speak Japanese well, but there are some Americans out there that speak Japanese fluently because they took the time to learn, you know? And not all Americans are white. 11. Do you think it's racist to cosplay when you're a POC, person of color? No, it's not. I feel like a person of color should be able to cosplay. Anyone should be able to cosplay. When I think of that question, I think of people doing blackface, and you know, there are ways, for example, Halloween just is around the corner, it passed, whatever, and people have dressed up as like famous black figures without doing blackface. You know, they're being respectful. And in that sense, I feel like a person of color should be able to cosplay whoever they want, as long as they're not doing like blackface. You know what I'm trying to say? I tried thinking about these questions beforehand, but it still comes out very bad. But like, if you understand where I'm coming from, like this video. What's one anime that you haven't watched? Full Metal Alchemist. I watched one episode and I was like, eh. I'll probably start it again and see where that leads me. I for sure want to finish it. Like, I for sure want to start and finish it sometime in my life. Watch me be like 81 or 87 and like starting Full Metal Alchemist. 13. What's your favorite opening? I love the Soul Eater opening. I love the music. Like, the artistic style is very different, and the music I love, and just the way they put it together, I totally adore. Do you think you'll ever stop watching anime? Hell to the no. To the no. Like, anime is life. Anime is me, so I will never stop watching anime. Favorite genre? I love sport anime. I used to be into romance a good minute. Is this one anime, what's it called? It's a sport anime. It's a soccer anime. Night in the Arena. There's another sport anime. Night in the Arena and another sport anime. But those two made me want to start playing soccer. Kuroko no Basket. Oh my god. Struck me in the heart right here in the chest area. So I really love Kuroko no Basket. Oh, I also like All Outs. Yeah, All Outs is pretty good. It's a baseball anime. Check it out if you haven't. Video not sponsored again. Have you ever been to Japan? No, I haven't been to Japan. I want to go. I want to take my younger brother, because he's obsessed with all things Japan. He's obsessed with anime like me. Anime waifu. I already know this. Rem from ReZero. She's so sweet. She's so adorable. To my chest and be like, I will cherish you. What anime was better than expected? Steins Gate. It was so slow for the longest, and like I almost gave up on it until it started to get really good. You have to watch it. You have to watch it if you haven't. Trust me, it's so good. What anime are you currently watching? Black Clover. I'm all caught up, so. Who would you choose to cosplay? I always wanted to cosplay Sophie from House Moving Castle with the white hair. I love the white hair look, the very like House on the Prairie kind of vibe. I like that. Or I want to cosplay Yunbum from Killing Stalking. I love Killing Stalking, so don't come for me. My first cosplay was Sebastian. Last question. 21. Dub or sub? Y'all already know. Sub. Of course. Dub, out of the question. Deuces. Yeah, so that was the last question, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, getting to know me. I had to do it because like I'm a weeb, so like anyway, I hope you weren't bored. So this is the end. Deuces.